267 Aphorism Organon of Medicine. We gain possession of the powers of indigenous plants and of such as may be had in a fresh state in the most complete and certain manner by mixing their freshly expressed juice immediately with equal parts of the spirits of wine of a strength sufficient to burn in a lamp. After this has stood a day and a night in a close toppered bottle and deposited the fibrinous and albuminous matters, the clear superincumbent fluid is then to be decanted off for medicinal use. All fermentation of the vegetable juice will be at once checked by the spirits of wine mixed with it and rendered impossible for the future, and the entire medicinal power of the vegetable juice is thus retained perfect and uninjured forever by keeping the preparation in well corked bottles and excluded from the sun's light. Footnote: Burclose assures his readers that for this excellent mode of preparing medicines we have to thank the campaign in Russia, whence it was in 1812 imported into Germany, according to the noble practice of many Germans to the unjust towards their own countrymen. He conceals the fact that this discovery and those directions which he quotes in my very words from the first edition of the Organon of Rational Medicine, 230 aphorism and note proceed from me, and I first published them to the world 2 years before the Russian campaign. The Organon appeared in 1810. Some folks would rather assign the origin of a discovery to the deserts of Asia than to German, to whom the honor belongs. O tempora, O Morris. Alcohol has certainly been sometimes before this used for mixing with vegetable juices, for example, to preserve them some time before making extracts of them, but never with the view of administering them in this form. Footnote 2: Although equal parts of alcohol and freshly expressed juice are usually the most suitable proportion for effecting the deposition of the fibrinous and albuminous matters, yet for plants that contain much thick mucus, for example, Symphytum officinale, viola tricolor, or an excess of albumin, for example, Ethusa cynapium, Solanum nigrum, a double proportion of alcohol is generally required for this object. Plants that are very deficient in juice, as oleander, buxus, texas, ledum, sabina, must first be pounded up alone into a moist, fine mass and then stirred up with a double quantity of alcohol in order that the juice may combine with it, and being thus extracted by the alcohol may be pressed out. These latter may also, when dried, be brought with milk sugar to the millionfold trituration and then be further diluted and potentized.